So the first thing you're going to need is a plank of wood. I got the 6-foot one. I'll link below, or I'll put in the dimensions below. And then I used some wood stain. This is just some stuff that I had already from previous projects. And I like to stain my wood by dipping a piece of cloth in it. I just feel, in my opinion, this is what has worked better for me. I know a lot of people use like sponge brushes or paint brushes, but I prefer this way. So just staining the whole board, front and back. So while my board was drying, I grabbed a piece of yarn and I measured exactly 6 feet, which was the length of the board. And I placed tapes on each end, a piece of tape on each end of the yarn. And I placed that on the wall to kind of give me an idea of how high I wanted it. And then just to kind of find the perfect place of where I wanted the board. And then also to kind of give me a ruler of where I was going to drill the anchors or the brackets. And these are the brackets that I chose. These were, I want to say, $1.50, and then the board was $9, so under $15 was what I paid for this. And I feel like it's just such a bargain and such a steal to just, rather than having to go out and buy a board, which will probably cost a lot more. So anyways, what I did after I had the yarn placed on the wall and I knew that that's where I wanted it, I placed the bracket against the wall, and the bracket has 4 holes. It has 2 holes on the top and then 2 on the bottom. So what I did is I placed the bracket against the wall, and with a pencil I marked the holes. And then once I had my holes, I grabbed my drill, made a hole, and I placed a screw. I use screws. I'm sure you can use nails and just hammer them in, but I just feel like screws worked better for me. So I did that for each side. And then next I removed the yarn and placed the board on top, and I did use a level. I didn't film that part. I thought I was filming, but I did place a level on top and it was even. And that's it. That is how I did this DIY shelf. Okay, you guys, so this is it. This is the shelf, and I think I was a little bit more nervous than I had to be honest. Just, I feel like anytime you drill holes to a wall, it can get like nerve-wracking. So I just need to go by screws to screw the bottom of the shelf into the wood itself. I only have the bigger screws that I got for the wall. And then I think I'm just gonna go over the screws with some white acrylic paint, so that way the gray screws don't stand out too much. But other than that, ta-da! All done. The only thing that I was having a hard time with is I couldn't decide if I wanted it on top of the circle or below it or through it. But I have some moon phase mirrors that I'm going to be putting here. And I didn't want the moon face mirrors to be too low. So that's why I decided to go on top of it. And then also because I do plan on putting like the plants with the hanging leaves. So I didn't want it to be too low for Luna to be pulling on it, because we do co-sleep, so that would have been an issue if I did it too low. But for the most part, I'm very happy with it. It looks so nice. I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you guys have been liking these DIYs. I'm having so much fun doing these. And if you're not already, subscribe. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.